Hello, I'm with Xavier Leclercq from Broadpeak. Xavier, great to meet you. Tell us a little about Broadpeak as a company.
It's nice to meet you too, Dick. So my name is Xavier. I run business development at Broadpeak, and Broadpeak is a software company. We work with various telecom operators, content providers all over the world to scale video delivery. That's the purpose of what we do. We believe that streaming is growing, but the quality of experience is very important. So we put that at the heart of everything we do. Try and deliver high quality video streaming.
Quality of experience should always be at the high point of what we do,
Absolutely.
shouldn't it? Broadpeak as a company, you're based in Rennes in France?
Absolutely.
Which is the
Video Valley.
The Video Valley, yeah, the home of digital video.
Absolutely,
really. Yeah.
absolutely. So Rennes is quite a hub when it comes to video technologies. It's been influenced, I think, by Orange R&D from many years ago, and we've seen loads of companies starting in Rennes or expanding into Rennes. I'm myself based in the UK, but all the R&D, all the product management is based in Rennes. Yes.
Yeah. So you're here at IBC. What's your highlight?
So we're showing a number of innovations at IBC this year. One of the most exciting ones is Broadpeak.io. And Broadpeak.io is about taking everything we've been doing for the last sort of 10, 12 years as a company, working with some of the leading networks, some of the big names when it comes to video delivery, the Orange of this world, the America Movil, Claro, some of the big names, and offering this expertise as a service, right? So targeting a slightly different new range of customers, not necessarily the big, networks, but, given that a lot of people are doing video today, new entrants, even I think Salesforce now as a video streaming service, right? How do we sell to Salesforce? It's all about making it easy, right? So we take the expertise we have, the knowledge, the software, the know-how, and we put it into the cloud, offer it as a service for content providers, new entrants, new media as well, to benefit from it.
Is that the growing trend that everybody is now looking to use video as communication?
Yeah, 100%, Dick, 100%. We see, video being everywhere from, newspapers offering fast channels. Now we saw, French newspaper, Le Figaro, launching a fast channel on Samsung TV Plus. I think that's a good example. And generally speaking, we think that video is eating the world. It used to be that software is eating the world, now it's video eating the world. It's consuming a lot of bandwidth. It's a lot easier to create video, to distribute video. So going forward, yes, we're going to see more and more IP video, streamed video, basically all around us through any networks. Your 5G networks will carry a lot of video. Satellite is also coming back with broadband, a lot of video on those networks as well, and obviously fibers and the more traditional networks. So yeah, it's here to stay and grow very fast. Yeah.
That's really heartening. So what's next? What's next for you and for the industry in terms of growing streaming capabilities?
Yeah, that's a great question, right? I think we're at the beginning of a new era of growth when it comes to streaming, right? We've seen the large OTT providers building infrastructure over the last 10 years. I'm thinking of Netflix, for example, deploying tens of, 10,000, 20,000 servers across the globe so that they can deliver the right experience. And we're at a point now where we see new entrants in the streaming world, right? Apple being one, Amazon, pushing very heavily with Prime, the sports proposition in the US, right? And what we're seeing is, those new entrants, they don't have the infrastructure that a Netflix has built, right? So it's becoming a challenge for the large OTT providers to deliver their content at scale, right? So we see a lot of interest in, the collaboration between those big OTT providers and the network owners, the guys who basically have built infrastructure on their network for many years and have assets now that can be open to the OTT providers, right? So one example is Disney and the open caching, initiative. They've been driving the standardization of open caching, basically allowing someone that has built a CDN on the network to open it so that Disney can use it as well. It's not one CDN just for the operator, it's a CDN that can be used for multiple types of content. And we see this as a very interesting trend. Going forward, we're going to see more content providers leveraging assets that are built inside those operators.
And that's interesting. That's a new concept to me. So that there's a growing collaboration as well as competition between delivery platforms and delivery services.
Absolutely. So we used to, put OTT against pay TV, and I think they're very much together now. If you look at the successful platforms, they very much embrace this idea of super aggregation, getting content from multiple sources into one place. The Sky Glass in the UK, I think that's a really good proposition. Everything in one place, everything easy to access, easy to find, and in a way, what you see on the screen is also what's happening in the background. The fact that Disney actually actively works with Sky, the fact that Netflix works with Sky, the fact that the Zone works with Sky, and that I think is also happening within the network, because to get the right quality of experience, you have to serve content to those platforms from within those networks, right? And this is where we used to compete, maybe pay TV and OTT, but now there's a benefit in working together, right? You have to combine, if you like, both platforms, the UI that you may get from your pay TV with the knowledge that you have, as an operator. Nobody knows the network better than the operator, right? You combine that with the great content that the OTTs are able to provide, and you get the best experience. So we're very excited about it. It's a new era. We're not fighting each other anymore. It's more about collaboration for the benefit of the customer.
That's a brilliant note on which to end. Thank you so much, Xavier.
Thank you very much, Dick.
Thank you.
Thank you.